So this is my review of Iron Man 2. So I actually really enjoyed this movie, and I would say I enjoyed it more than the first movie. Like, it's just more fun to watch, at least in my opinion. But with the story, I think the story of this movie is not as good as the first movie. What the hell is happening outside? So I think Iron Man 1 just had a more interesting story that was just much better written, and I think this movie just is more enjoyable. I do think Tony Stark is better in this movie than the last movie, and I don't mean in terms of like his story. That's better in the first movie with like his origin story, but I mean he's like more enjoyable to watch, like he's better in that way. And I prefer him in this movie when you don't include the story part, because he's just amazing in this movie, and he is really good in the first movie, but here he is just better. I also think War Machine was really good in this movie, and he was really cool, especially when they fought together with Tony and they were like fighting the drones together, and then after that fighting Whiplash together. Like, that was really good, and I really liked that part of the movie. And I think Rhodey is just better in this movie. He was fine in the first movie, but here I think he's an actually really good character and more enjoyable to watch. And I think the acting was better for this version of Rhodey, because he was recasted between movies, and I just think this actor did a better job. But something I think is genuinely much worse than in the first movie was the villain. Obadiah in the first movie was amazing. I really liked him. He was great. And then Whiplash, he's not that good. Especially compared to Obadiah. Whiplash is just really mid and nowhere near as good as Obadiah. And for these reviews I rewatched these movies. And with Obadiah I obviously remembered him. And I remembered lines from him, I remembered scenes that were great. But then with Whiplash, I did not even remember Whiplash. I didn't remember him at all. I didn't remember anything about him. Not a single thing. When I decided to rewatch this movie, I literally forgot Whiplash even existed. He's just pretty forgettable in my opinion. But something this movie does do better is the action. And there's more action in this movie, and it's also better. Earlier I mentioned the scene where Iron Man and War Machine are fighting together. The action in that part of the movie is amazing. And there's also other action in this movie that is just really good, and the CGI looks great. Just like in Iron Man 1, the CGI still looks great today. And I think in this movie and the first Iron Man movie, the CGI is literally even better than some of the newer MCU movies. And I haven't watched many of the newer MCU movies, but for example, the CGI Toby suit in No Way Home did not look good at all. That looked like a video game. And then you have even the Raimi trilogy having a better CGI Toby suit than No Way Home. And this movie even has way better CGI than the Raimi trilogy. Like, it looks great in this movie. It's amazing. Like, the CGI in this movie has not aged. And I've seen images of Iron Man suits in like Infinity War. Like, that looks worse than in this movie. How did they make the Iron Man suit look worse in newer movies? Like, what happened? Because I'm just looking at some images of the Infinity War version of the Iron Man suit. I don't like it at all. It looks pretty bad. And in this movie it just looks better. Like the CGI even, like it's just better. So next up is Thor, which I actually have not watched. So I will watch it for the first time and see if it's good. So that will be my next review. But yeah, please subscribe if you want to see me review more movies. If you want to see me review a specific movie, suggest a movie in the comments down below. And thanks for watching.